Alright, let's look at the homework 4.6, problem number 2. Alright, so we have a cost function and the price function given, and we want to maximize the revenue for part A. Alright, so let's do that. Alright, so revenue, say R of X is always price times the production level X. Right, so this is going to be so P is just a 200 minus X over 30, and you're multiplying by X, so this is just going to be just 200 X minus X squared over 30. Alright, so this is a quadratic function, so the graph is going to be parabola, and the leading coefficient is negative, so which means that it's going to be a concave downward, so it's facing up, facing down parabola. So we're looking at something like that. So the maximum revenue is going to occur at the vertex there. All right, so let's try to find that by taking a derivative. So if you take the derivative of R, so R prime of X is going to be 200 minus, right, so over 30, negative 1 over 30, just a constant. Derivative of X squared is 2X, right? Then we set this guy equal to 0, right? Then let's see, I'm gonna just subtract to 200 from both sides. Then you have negative 2x over 30 is equal to negative 200, right? Then we can multiply by, right, the reciprocal of this guy, so it's negative 30 over 2, right? That way, so negative negative cancel out, 2's cancel out, 30 cancel out, you just get x there. Alright, so negative negative, so negative 200 times negative 30 over 2 would be 2 and 200 cancel out, so 100 times 30, so it's a 3,000. Alright, so maximum revenue is going to occur at when x equals 3,000. Alright, so let's plug that in. So R of 3,000 is going to be, let's put that in here. So it's 200 minus 3,000 divided by 30 would be 100, and then multiply by 3,000. Alright, so it's 100 times 3,000, and so it's a, let's see, we just have to put the, let's 1, 2, 3, 3,000 and 300,000. Alright. Alright, so let's put that in there. So 300, 100,000. Alright, let's check the answer. Alright, we got that. And let's look at part B. Alright, find the maximum profit, and the production level will realize the maximum profit and the price the company should charge for each television set. Alright, so it's not just revenue, it's going to be a price, my profit. Profit function is just the difference between revenue function and cost function. Right? So revenue function is, we already have that. So we have 200 x minus x squared minus 30. Right? So that was a revenue function minus a cost function. So we're going to have to subtract a cost function, which would be 74,000 plus 60x. Right, so we have that, And we can simplify a bit. So we have, let's see, I'm going to put the x squared term, so it's going to be negative x squared over 30. Alright, so 200x minus 60x, so it's going to be plus 140x. Right? Then we have a minus 74,000. Right? So let's take the derivative of profit function. We get, let's see, negative 2x over 30, right, plus 140. And the derivative of 74,000 is 0. So we're going to set that equal to 0. We get, let's see, subtract the 140 from both sides, so you have negative 2x over 30 is equal to negative 140, right? Then do the same thing as before, multiply by reciprocal of that, so it's negative 30 over 2, right? So we get x, and the negative cancel out. Let's see, divide by 2 is 70, so 70 times 30 would be 2100. Alright, so when x is equal to 2100, seems like this is going to be a maximum profit. And the price that they want to charge would be, so price function, and plug in 2100. Alright, so its price is 200 minus 2100 divided by 30. Alright, so that's what you can strike out zeros and 3, and so 70. So 200 minus 70 would be 130. Alright, so let's type it in. Alright, so maximal profit is when, so it's 2100, and price is 130, was it? Alright, 130. And then, we need to find a profit too. Alright, so x is 2100, and price came out to be, actually, maybe we should just go ahead and do that. So let's see, actually, maybe we're going to just go ahead and, so this is a profit, and plug in 2100, alright, in probably, let's see, probably in here, right, 2100. So actually, I'm going to just do the revenue. Revenue will be, so price is 130 times, and let's see, so price times the number, so which is 2100, so times 2100, so that will be the revenue, because the price times x would give you the revenue, and a minus, all right, and the cost is 74,000, and plus, all right, 60 times 2100, so let's see, there are 3 zeros, and the 6 times 1 is 6, 6 times 2 is 12. Alright, so that will be the cost. Alright, so we have to compute that. That's what's 130 times 2100. So there will be 3 zeros, and 1 3, and 2 6. So 273000. Alright, so it's 273,000 minus, is that 200,000? It looks like, yeah, 200,000. Alright, so that's 73,000. Alright, so 73,000. Alright, let's check the answer. Alright, we got that. Right. Then it says that if the government decides to tax the company $4 for each set it produces, how many sets should the company manufacture each month to maximize its profit? All right. So Okay, so you have a $4 tax. So we have to adjust the profit function. So I'm gonna just make some room by erasing these guys. Let's see. Alright, so a profit function we need. So I'm gonna just get rid of this. Actually, that's not good. Alright, that doesn't look pretty. Alright, I'm gonna have to stop here. Alright, so the new profit, so new profit P would be, adjustment would be, there's going to be a tax, so that's going to be a cost. So $4 per set, so it's going to be 4 times x. So you have a negative x squared over 30, so that's the original one, plus, right, 140x, but we're going to have to subtract the 4x, so it's going to be 136x, and minus 74,000, right? So in this case, we can just take the derivative, do the same thing, right? So that's negative 2x over 30 plus 136, and we set that equal to 0, right? Then subtract 136, negative 2x over 30 is equal to negative 136. Then we can get x by multiplying by reciprocal of 2 over 30, so 30 over 2, negative 30 over 2. So x is going to be, let's see, if you divide by that, 2, so it's 68 times 30. So 0, 3 times 8 is 24, 3 times 6 is 18, so, right, 2040, right, so x is 2040, and let's see, we want maximum profit, so we have to plug it in. So P of 2040 is equal to, right, so we're going to have to compute that, so it's negative 2040 squared over 30, alright, plus 136 times 2040 minus 74,000. Alright, I'm gonna actually cheat a little bit. I'm gonna just use the GeoGebra to compute this. Alright, so we want to get is let's see, negative 2040 squared divided by 30 plus 136 times 2040 minus 74,000. Right, so 64720. Right, so 64720. Right, so that's the maximum profit, and the price. So P of 2040 would be, right, price function is 200 minus 2040 over 30. Right, so that's what. So cancel those out. And let's see, is this a nice divide by 3, 6, that 18, 24, 68. So this is going to be 132. Alright, so let's type it in. Alright, so profit is 64720 or something like that. I forgot. 64720, yeah. And when sets of manufacture 2040, and the price was 132. Alright, 132. Alright, let's check the answer. Alright, so it's a little tedious, but we got them all. Alright, that's it. I hope that this was clear.